Sometimes in design, magic is made when old meets new. Just ask a designer out of Morocco whose brand does more than just please the eye. She's aiming to connect to the soul as well.
I really love this area, and I think it really represents my aesthetic. So you can see mixed in with some cool Frank Gehry cardboard chairs are old Moroccan textiles that I've upholstered the couch with. I'm Miriam Montague, and I'm a designer in Marrakesh. So Moroccan design is all about very crisp architectural shapes like domes or like arches. And it's about inky, saturated color, so no pastels here, and it's about geometric and floral patterns. I love these swan chairs. If I spin one around, you can see that they're just made from old Moroccan oil cans. It's a kind of little funky touch. So, you know, I moved to Marrakesh sight unseen. I had been posted to Morocco, and I asked my husband if he knew anything about Morocco, and he said no, and I said, okay, well, that means we've got to go. And as soon as we got off the plane, we started feeling like maybe this really was the place for us.
Born in Egypt and having lived all over the world, Miriam has finally found herself settled in Morocco. After 13 years here, she has gone from her My Marrakesh lifestyle blog to starting the Peacock Pavilions Boutique Hotel and designing her own homewares and clothes sold in her souk.
I was an activist at a very young age. My parents are very into causes, and so I grew up doing service work. And when we opened our hotel, Peacock Pavilions, we knew that that would be a great way to give back. So we give 10% of our profits to our charity, Project SOAR, and of course everything in the souk has a cash set aside for Project SOAR.
Project SOAR, Miriam's non-profit, aims to help girls in her community with art, sports and health education.
They get a chance, a taste, some exposure to some areas which they don't have in school. So it's a great way for us to feel in touch with our community and for us to be good neighbors. Here are some of my textiles that I've designed. The very chic black Moroccan wedding blanket. These are all hand sequined by a women's cooperative. And some beautiful throws that I designed with the black sequin band. Every city in Morocco has its own embroidery style, and I just love these little pochettes from Loop 31. This is a French designer that's just really taking up the old patterns and making them new again.
Away from her own brand, Miriam has seen this mix of modern and traditional design pop up all over the Medina, making it a true shopper's paradise.
So this is an amazing piece. You can see it's all beautiful hands of Fatima. Now the hand of Fatima is thought to have magical properties, and people wear them for protection. And the hand, in fact, all over the world is really a very important talisman. So if you're coming to Marrakesh, you definitely want to pick up one of these. You know, I'm really interested in meanings and symbols behind objects. So I think I sort of take an anthropological approach to design. You know, whether it's talismans or particular symbols to ward off the evil eye in carpets, all of those things add such a layer of intrigue to Moroccan design. It's addictive.
What do you think is your biggest regret?
That I didn't start designing earlier.
What advice do you have for local designers?
I think really get out of the Moroccan headspace. Look elsewhere for inspiration, because it's that fusion with Moroccan and European or Western or African that's so exciting. Here's Here's a great example of why shabby chic is so special. So this is a Moroccan tagine, which is the quintessential dish here in Morocco. But you can see they're really using colors that are so special and inspired by the spice soup that's just around the corner. So you'd serve your main dish in this. This is the shape that you might see in a tea glass, but Vanessa and Nadia have kind of done their own take on it in ceramic and popped a little candle inside. People think of Morocco as one of those places that's all about the desert and camels, and it's all some kind of Lawrence of Arabia. And the fact is that Marrakesh is an incredibly dynamic city. You've got everything from fine dining to great nightclubs, terrific Moroccan wines, and in the backdrop of a city that's 1,000 years old. It's really kind of this meeting of old and new, and that's what makes this city so exciting. It's just evolving, there's so much cool stuff happening here, and it's no wonder that it hooked me right from the start.